If you've been struggling with grip fatigue, hand cramps, or you just feel like you're not getting the control you need out of your pickleball paddle, then today's video is perfect for you. I'm about to show you the Hesacore grip system, and believe me, once I show you this, you'll never want to go back to a regular grip again. We're going to install this grip on the Hesacore boomstick, break down exactly what makes the grip so special, and then put it through a real drilling session so you can see the results for yourself. Let's do it. So what exactly is Hesacore? This isn't just another grip tape. It's a completely different approach to how your hand connects with the paddle. The Hesacore was originally developed for tennis, but it's absolutely perfect for pickleball. Each of these hexagonal shapes is designed perfectly to fit into the valleys of your fingers and the palm of your hand. Traditional grips are typically just round tubes wrapped in tape, but your hand isn't round. It has natural curves and valleys. The Hesacore works with your hand's natural anatomy instead of fighting against it. And believe me, that makes all the difference in comfort, control, and power transfer. Alright, let's get this installed on the Hesacore boomstick. The installation is actually pretty straightforward, but I want to show you the easiest way to do it. First, you have to remove your old grip tape. The Hesacore is designed to go on the bare handle itself without any grip tape underneath it, so we have to get the paddle down to the bare handle. Now this is the hardest part of the whole process, so you want to be sure to do this next step. Place the bare Hesacore grip in a cup of warm water and let it soak for a few minutes. This loosens the material and makes it easier to stretch the grip onto your paddle. Now you want to make sure these hexagons line up with where your fingers naturally fall. So once the grip is on the paddle, feel free to rotate it until it's comfortably aligned. Once your grip is in a good spot and feels comfortable, you'll want to put on the overwrap. You can really use any type of overgrip for this. I personally am using Yonex just because that's what the store had. Be sure to take your time with this. You'll want an even tension as you wrap your way up the paddle. I typically start at the bottom and wrap around 2 full times at the very bottom before slowly moving up. As I move the overgrip up the paddle, I like to have a slight overlap so that the grip itself doesn't get too thick. The thinner the grip is, the better the feel I have of the Hesacore grip itself, so it allows me to feel those grooves better. Once you get to the top, I wrap around another 2 times before breaking off the grip itself. You can then apply the little sticky band that comes with the grip to be sure the grip stays in place. Now, you can immediately see how different this is from a traditional grip. Those hexagons are already making natural finger placement guides. Now let's break down some specific benefits from the Hesacore grip and why it's such a game changer for pickleball players. Benefit number 1 is reduced grip pressure. With a traditional round grip, you have to squeeze harder to maintain control. This is because your hand is fighting the round shape. With Hesacore, your fingers naturally lock into these valleys, so it requires less grip strength. Less grip pressure means less fatigue and overall a better feel. Benefit number 2 is better paddle face awareness. Because your hand is positioned more consistently and securely, you know exactly how your paddle face is oriented. This is huge for consistent shots and better control at the net. Benefit number 3 is improved wrist stability. The hexagonal patterns actually help stabilize your wrist position, which gives you better contact through the ball and helps with power transfer as well. And benefit number 4 is vibration dampening. The unique material and design of the Hesacore grip actually absorbs more vibration than traditional grips. This means that there's less stress on your arm and better control over long playing sessions. Alright, now that's enough talking, so let's see how this does in a real drilling session. Starting with some cross-court dinking, I could feel the difference right away. My hand just feels more locked in and more secure. I'm not having to think about my grip at all, and it feels natural. And when you're dinking, that's exactly how you want it to be. A big difference I found that this really makes is with the paddle face. Oftentimes, I'll have my paddle face too far open, and this leads to popping balls up. The Hesacore allows me to maintain a consistent wrist position, and therefore I'm not popping balls up as much because the paddle face is oriented more closed. Now, let's move into some volley work and see how it does. This is where grip security really matters because you need quick and precise movements. If your grip is even slightly off, your paddle face can send the ball straight into the net. One thing that's really standing out in all of this is the vibration dampening. As I turn the speed up on the ball machine, I realized that I'm still able to maintain a strong grip on those volleys. Normally, by the end of a session, my hand would be starting to tingle a little bit, but at this point, I'm still feeling pretty good. Now let's test the power transfer with some drives. One of the claims of the Hesacore is that you get better energy transfer from your arm through the paddle. Now I have to say, maybe it's just all in my head, but I do feel like there's better contact through the ball when using this grip. And I think a lot of that is coming down to the fact that the grip helps me maintain better paddle stability through my entire swing. So after about an hour of drilling, here's what I'm noticing. I'm getting better paddle face control, my hands are more relaxed, and honestly, it just overall feels more natural. It feels like the grip is working with my hand instead of against it. So here's my honest take on the Hesacore grip after putting it through its paces. If you struggle with grip fatigue, if you feel like you're constantly readjusting the way your hand sits on the paddle, or if you need a bit more comfort and control, then it is definitely worth checking out the Hesacore grip system. You're gonna have to replace your grip tape multiple times, but the Hesacore is gonna last much longer and give you consistent performance the entire time. The installation is straightforward, the benefits are pretty immediate, and honestly, once you get used to how comfortable this feels in your hand, going back to a regular paddle grip feels a bit awkward. If you found this review helpful, feel free to like and subscribe to help out the channel. And be sure to comment down below if you've tried out the Hesacore or if you think you're gonna make the switch. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the courts.